Good morning, my friends. Why on earth would I get up at 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning? I get that question all the time. In fact, when I'm working with my coaching clients, people are like, oh, wait a minute, do I have to get up early on the weekends too? And I'm like, no, but yes. Sorry, not sorry. Why do I get up? Because I'm going somewhere, my friends. Because I have purpose. Because I have a mission. Because I have dreams. Because I have big, dumb goals. Dumb is in demanding, unrealistic, meaningful, and bold. Because I'm going after it, right? And because, like Darwin said, a man who dares waste an hour of time does not understand the meaning of life. What? And Benjamin Franklin said, dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, because that's the stuff that life is made of, right? Don't squander, don't waste it. Now, obviously, there are times to rest, and we got to have tons of rest and recovery. And I get plenty of recovery, right? So I make sure my body, my mind, my spirit is all optimized, and I'm getting recovery. But I'm not going to sit around wasting time. And I'm not going to sit around hoping my dreams and my goals take care of themselves. I'm going to be up and getting after it. And why do I get up? Right? You don't just get up. Like I meet with some people and they're like, I got up and it was just a waste of time. I should have stayed asleep. I should have gone back to bed. There was nothing there. What did I get out of it? And so yeah, if you're getting up to do nothing, man, might as well sleep. But if you get up to have a powerful morning ritual or routine, it'll change your life, because the way you start the day determines how the day goes, and the way your days go is literally determining how your life goes, because your life is just a sum total of your days. And I've found over the last 24 years of having a solid morning routine, I haven't missed very many days in the last 24 years of getting up and following my morning routine. And sometimes I have to modify it. In fact, a lot of the times I have to modify it. I don't get the full morning ritual, but it's solid, from prayer and meditation to reading scripture to reading from great books and writing my thoughts, going through rewriting my goals, just in a cheap notebook here, rewrite my goals, reading from my philosophy journal. This is one of the best ideas I ever had. It was a philosophy journal, to affirmations, declarations, to looking at my vision board that's right here in front of me, to looking at my battle board that's right over here, my plan of the big things I'm working on, to exercising, right? And there's a way to do this, and it's powerful. And when people ask me, like, how did you go from being a broke, timid, shy, homeless, insecure, like not a lot of hope for the future as a teenager and out on my own at 16, to now living the life we live and love with an amazing woman at my side, 7 wonderful children, like traveling the world, living our dreams, coaching and changing lives. How did I go from that to that and to where we're going in the future? And I really attribute it to a solid, rock solid morning ritual and being consistent in it. Boom! It changes you. It transforms you. Do day in and day out. It literally will transform your life if you do it well. And I actually did a whole training on that called How to Totally Transform Your Life Before Breakfast, which I believe 100% that if you'll get a solid morning routine, you'll literally change your life before breakfast every morning. And that consistency will just compound and create unbelievable results in your life. And you'll be actually excited to get up early on Saturday and Sunday. And even last night, my kids, they went to a surprise birthday, and so I stayed up late reading from a fantastic history book. And I was up late, right, which I almost never do. And so I still popped up early going after it. So you guys follow the link in my bio. Get that course. Do yourself a gigantic favor. It's an audio training about the routine, how to do it right, how to do it well, things you can incorporate, and you can adjust it to your own needs. But you've got to. If you want to be optimizing your life and living your best as a high performer, you've got to have a solid morning ritual routine that you do again and again and again. So go grab that course. It's in the courses page of greatdating.com or extraordinaryfamilylife.com, and watch what happens when you start your mornings with power. Reach upward.